Seth Rollins is back!
Rollins will enter the Royal Rumble match. He will look to go to WrestleMania from number 1. Feast your eyes on Dominik Dijakovic. Can almost feel a chill in the air between Mark Andrews and Drew McIntyre. Soak it in, ladies and gentlemen. Rusev wins on Rusev Day. Hello everyone and welcome. This is ECW. We are live from the XL Center in Hartford, Connecticut, and we are ready for another big show here tonight from the A Show. Warm welcome to you all wherever you are tuning in, and it is going to be a stacked evening, that's for certain. Coming up here tonight, we have an interview between yours truly and one member in particular of the British Empire. Remember, taking all the headlines right now, Mark Andrews. That is to come after our first match of the evening, but for our main event of the evening, it's going to be a great one. It is John versus Johnny. It is John Cena versus Johnny Gargano, two of the biggest names that ECW have to offer. Meeting in the main event here tonight. Folks, that is going to be a main event you do not want to miss, but neither is this opening contest. Because it is the Stone Pitbull going up against the King of Darkness. Announced it last week, and it's happening here tonight. Kicking things off big on ECW, it's Tomohiro Ishii against Evil. And a warm reception, no doubt, for Mr. Ishii himself as he makes his way towards the ring. Of course, Ishii was allied alongside Hiroki Goto on Anarchy Rulz to take on the force of Evil and Sonata in that Tornado Tag Team matchup. Goto sustained a mild concussion at the end of that match. It was the reason why the match ended so abruptly. Ishii certainly believed that his issues, his run-ins with LIJ hadn't ended, and Kurt Angle agreed with him, making the match official here this evening between these two men. Well, we heard a positive reaction for Ishii, and you better believe we weren't going to hear one for anyone from this group. Evil on the right, accompanied out by the Time Bomb, Hiromu Takahashi. You can barely hear the theme over the hatred in this building for Los Ingobernables de Japón. There is no LIJ fan in the building, and if they were, I'm sure they would be singled out and heckled out of this arena as well. Hartford, certainly not an LIJ household. And again, I don't think there's a place that is anymore, especially after Anarchy Rulz. Tetsuya Naito, surprise, surprise, not here tonight, and as we can tell, neither is Sonata. But Evil is here, and Hiromu Takahashi is here. And so long as there is more than one member of LIJ in the building, you better believe that bad things can happen to anyone. Keep your eye on that man there as he'll stand on the outside of the ring. Takahashi by no means whatsoever a respectable member either. And Evil and Sonata, well, we saw where their colors lie. I'm sure the ECW champion might well be watching on from home, or wherever he is may well be the case. And hopefully he is going to get to see what we all will see. And that'll be the Stone Pitbull putting some hurt onto Evil. Here we go, they lock up right away. Evil and Ishii in the middle of the ring, and Ishii inviting him in, telling him to hit him, and Evil will do just that, shoulder charging him off his feet in the early goings here. No Goto at ringside for Ishii either. Seems if the concussion sustained. And Anarchy Rulz has continued on and has left Goto out of the building here this evening. So a 2-on-1 advantage could certainly pose a threat for Ishii in this contest. Early maneuver there from Evil, but it only got us a count of 1 onto Ishii. Oh, big stinging chop in the chest and a headbutt, surprisingly bringing Ishii off his chest. And another senton splash comes in from one half of the final NXT Tag Team Champions. In the corner we go already. It's been all Evil so far. Spoke too soon right there, because here comes Ishii, and he'll use his head as a battering ram on Evil. And he has no problems doing just that in order to claim victory over a man who he certainly has some problems with. Big forearm from Evil. Big lariat as well. Taking Ishii off his feet, and I wonder how long it'll take for that time bomb on the outside to get involved. All he'll need is one sign, one opening. You better believe he will be capitalizing on it. Well, here goes Ishii now. He's turned things around as the final NXT Global Champion. Ishii is in here. Look out. Early on. High angle suplex from the Stone Pitbull. Planted Evil. And he'll go into the cover. Takahashi looking on as Evil kicks out at 2. Good start though for the Stone Pitbull thus far. Oh, nice chop in the chest. And another, but Evil comes back with one of his own, and another headbutt knocks Ishii right off his feet here. Look out now. Fisherman. Oh my! Fisherman brainbuster from the King of Darkness. Cover made on Ishii, but the shoulder's up in time there. Not a very emphatic kick out from Ishii at all though. Certainly seems as if he got hit hard with that one. And Evil knows it. And he is wearing down Ishii right now as a result of it. Look at this abdominal stretch being applied here. Evil trying for the tap out onto Ishii. You're going to have to try a hell of a lot harder than that to keep a guy like Ishii down. Incoming strength from Ishii as well as he nails that Michinoku driver. Oh, look at these strikes now. This is where Ishii can shine. Evil's down. And Ishii will capitalize. Diving fist drop on the second rope there. Will take out Evil. And now, here goes Ishii. Stump puller. Submission of his own here. Ishii with a stump puller onto Evil. Wearing him down. Yanking at that leg. Trying to force the submission here from Evil. How great it would be to see Evil tap out, but it's not going to happen. Pushes his way free, does Evil, and comes in with a running bulldog hot as well. Ishii pulling himself up to his feet, but he certainly felt the damage from that one. Here goes Evil now. Oh, twisting suplex. Using the ropes for that one as well. Nothing fancy about that one. For Ishii on the landing, felt all of it. Look out now, in the corner. Evil. Oh! Hooked both legs in. And used the ropes as leverage to hit that suplex. Super kick into the gut as well. Thrust kick rather from Evil. This has been, by all accounts, in all fairness, a fairly, unfortunately, controlling display from Evil. But Ishii turning things around. Pop-up headbutt from Ishii. That's what I'm talking about. And Evil rolling out of the ring. Rolling out maybe to safety, rolling out maybe to where he thinks he has the upper hand, and that is where Takahashi might be able to get involved, but Hiromu not moving a beat. And Evil's back. Will slam into the barricade. Here we go now, back into the ring with Ishii in control of Evil. What'll happen here? What does Ishii have up his sleeve? Is it another suplex? Is it a brainbuster? It is going to be a knee in the head from Evil to deny it. Takahashi jumping for joy on the outside as a Saito suplex comes down from Evil now. Nice forearm in the face as well. Evil certainly showing that he is more than just a name, more than just a belligerent bodyguard of Naito and a do as he says kind of guy. For LIJ, he is proving He can hurt anyone in front of him right here, right now, and especially proving it against a guy like Tomohiro Ishii is no easy feat as well. If Ishii wants the win here, he's going to have to turn this around, and fairly quickly. Lifted up to his feet, kick right in the gut there. Look out, here goes again. Fisherman brainbuster, the way Ishii comes down on his head frightens me, but Ishii, it's almost like there's nothing in that head. He's a Stone Pitbull for a reason. His head is carved out of granite, and he can take a beating, pulling himself up to his feet, but Evil right there to capitalize once again. The twisting suplex neck breaker. Evil going to be looking for Darkness Falls, then looking for Everything is Evil. But instead he ran face to face with Ishii and he paid for it. There's press takedown from Ishii now. And the chance has opened itself up once again for Tomohiro Ishii, but Evil denies it. Evil denies it. He gives up his back. Oh no, German suplex. Oh, this could do it. Ishii sees an opening, and he'll look to concuss Ishii the same as he did Go-Go. Looked for Everything is Evil, but it was denied by Ishii. Half-axe suplex of the Stone Pitbull, and he might be looking to capitalize. Wait, you knew it was going to happen. Takahashi getting involved. The Stone Pitbull and Takahashi arguing. There's Go-Go up the barricade. It seems as if LIJ sprung Chaos's trap. Go-Go! Takahashi! GTR connects! Takahashi is down! Time bomb defused! What a lariat from Ishii in the ring! Go-Go with the save! And Ishii! Brain Buster! Turnabout is fair play. And as Takahashi lays lifeless on the outside, victory belongs to the Stone Pitbull. Ishii and Goto on the same level playing field here tonight, and they have beaten LIJ. Well, moving on here, folks, on ECW. Earlier today, I had the opportunity for an interview with Mark Andrews. The man may be taking all the headlines in the British Empire. Had a chance to talk to him about everything that is going on regarding him, the British Empire, and Tyler Bate. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this backstage interview here at ECW before the show goes on the air. And I'd like to introduce my guest this time, Mark Andrews. Well, Mark, it's not often that I see someone from my own country around here, but the first question I have to ask for you, now that you've settled into it, do you still believe these weeks on that joining the British Empire was the right choice? My next question for you is in regards to Tyler Bate, and I think it's a question that we all want to know as well. At Anarchy Rulz, you spoke to Tyler Bate at ringside, but what did you say to him? All right, that's understandable. Well, since that ticks off another one of my questions as well, my main and my final question for you now. Do you think we've seen the last of Tyler Bate, Mark Andrews and the British Empire? Or is there more to come between you guys and your friend? Well, that concludes our interview here with Mark Andrews. Mark, thank you for your time. I'll tell you something, folks. I was not expecting those answers from Mark Andrews, especially the ones towards Tyler Bate right to the end. I was expecting a kind of cocky bravado from him since he's joined the British Empire, but it seems as if Mark Andrews still has a very toned down, very real, felt very real what he was saying. And I think that's how you can determine really what you can take away from this, that everything that he was saying to Tyler Bate, it's one of those things where when you're there you can feel certain elements, certain body language, and I felt it. I felt everything that Mark Andrews was saying towards Tyler Bate was true. That he still views Tyler Bate as a friend. He still sees him as that. But what's happening between them two now, it's different things. There's a different kettle of fish. There's a difference between business and friendship. And he does not want Tyler Bate getting in the way of that. We'll see what Tyler Bate has to say about that. But right now, folks, we're going to move on to our next contest of the evening here on ECW. Kushida already in the ring, and he's going to be going one-on-one with a man of the hour, Lio Rush. What an opportunity this is going to be for both men. We saw Kushida facing Jonathan Gresham last week on ECW in what was a great way to kick off the in-ring action on that show that week. Kushida winning by a devastating reverse Pele kick. Jonathan Gresham came backstage, and when being asked how he felt, Gresham didn't even know how he lost the match. He was given a stiff hit by Kushida that laid him out before the Back to the Future ended the contest. Well, we'll see if the same can be done on a guy like Lio Rush. Speed, agility, athleticism, all on the side of Lio Rush in this contest. Definitely not only one of the quicker guys in the Cruiserweight division, but potentially the quickest guy in the entirety of ECW. This guy is blindingly fast. Blink and you miss him type offense. So we'll see what he can do here this evening against Kushida when they lock one-on-one. Of course, more eyes on the Cruiserweight division with the new Cruiserweight champion in town, Rey Mysterio. So it is of peak importance for these guys to do as well as they can with the opportunities in front of them. Nice attire for Lio Rush here tonight, I must say, as he locks up with Kushida here in the middle of the ring. Kushida not afraid to take it to the skies a few times last week against Jonathan Gresham either, as he sweeps the leg away there. Sorry, as he has his leg swept away there rather from Lio Rush early on. Coronado tie up here from these two men. Side headlock, but Kushida will instantly push him off from the ropes. Drop down there from Kushida as well, and although Rush came running in at speed, pop up. Right hand there from Kushida took Rush right down, and an amateur wrestling slam will follow up right after it as well. Good start from Kushida here early on, looking to capitalize as soon as he can here. Maybe looking to continue some momentum and maybe find himself next in line for the Cruiserweight Championship. We heard Rey Mysterio last week saying how he wants to put on a show for everyone in this division. He wants to make this division something that everyone can be proud of. Well, you want to talk about Pele kicks. There's one for the highlight reel from Lio Rush. And he is trying to out-submission a submission wrestler. Look at this Fujiwara armbar here from Kushida from Lio Rush. Will Kushida have to tap out? No, the time splitter with an expert escape. Back up to his feet and drop kicking the leg out from underneath Lio Rush there, taking him off his feet. Great thinking there. And Kushida realizes the game plan. Take out the legs, take out the speed. And that is exactly what Kushida is doing right here, right now. But Lio Rush comes right back there with a spinning heel kick. And a trip to the top rope for Rush on its way. Here we go. Lio Rush had to think on his feet there, or rather, think in the air. Double axe handle into a moonsault off the second rope. Lio Rush looking good so far, putting the moves together. Brainbuster, twisting brainbuster as well. In the apron now, Lio Rush, springboard 630. Didn't look like he got all of him though. Cover is made on Kushida. It's a kick out of 2. Looked like you certainly saw Rush kind of arching up in pain. Maybe he didn't get all of Kushida on that one, but certainly may have got enough to get a 2 count, that's for certain. Here we go, drags him away and hits another second rope moonsault. Kushida down, showing very little in the way of getting up to his feet here. Up on the top rope is Rush. Kushida in trouble, hit with a crossbody. Time splitter in trouble. Man of the hour is dictating the pace. Kushida spilled to the outside. Look out! Suicide dive from Lio Rush, taking out Kushida. And Rush on the apron sees victory in front of him. Oh, springboard DDT, what a maneuver. 1, 2, kick out in time from Kushida. But man, oh man, is Lio Rush impressive so far or what? Thrust kick attempt there from Kushida, but it's countered. Sorry, from Rush, but it's countered by Kushida. And again, Kushida goes after the leg at the first opportunity in front of him. And now working over the arm a little bit as well. Maybe looking for the hoverboard lock to get the tap out win here. Rather than trying to nail Back to the Future. There's a Pele kick from Kushida, but not the one that knocked Jonathan Gresham loopy last week. Kushida. Oh my God! Well, that may knock him out. No, it won't. Rush kicks out at 2. Just handstand kicked him in the face. That was brutal from Kushida, but it ain't enough here. Oh, maybe looking for a leap in DDT. Maybe a guillotine. Rush denied it. Fake chop into a DDT. Psyched him out. Lio Rush knows what he's doing in the ring right now. Making an impact right here. Making Kushida maybe putting him down a level. Oh, up and over the top rope he goes. Big back elbow there from Lio Rush. And using the corner post for a 619. Into a 630. Are you kidding me? Rush to the top rope. Is it going to be final hour? No, he went for an elbow drop instead, but Kushida was there. He was able to counter somehow, some way. And a quick takedown. A frantic, maybe rushed cover from Kushida. I thought that could have ended it there, a 619. If Mysterio's watching, he certainly would have caught eye of Lio Rush's there. Lio Rush's maneuver. But Lio Rush might be looking to finish off Kushida right here, right now. Cannibal senton. And he's putting him away from the turnbuckle. He's looking to line him up for the final hour. The knees are up from Kushida at the last possible second. Kushida gets the knees up in time. And he's in here. Hoverboard lock on Lio Rush. He's got it locked in. He has got it locked in on Lio Rush, and Rush taps. A surprisingly quick submission by Kushida. There were a number of times in that match it looked like Kushida had lost it, but that wasn't the case. And the hoverboard block, Lio Rush tapping out almost right away, fearing maybe that his arm could have been broken. Well, back-to-back wins here for Kushida on ECW, but right now, folks, we're going to take you to one half of the ECW Tag Team Champions. Certainly some interesting comments from Dash Wilder of the Revival towards the duo that we're about to see in tag team action. And the boos ring out here in Hartford for the new foundation. You see a lack of Bret Hart at ringside as well. Bret Hart has chosen to take much more of a backward step with these guys. Bret Hart believing that these two men have accomplished more than even Bret Hart had laid out for them, that he has excelled in every area imaginable. That these two guys are living on his legacy. Even when he's not there, they know exactly what to do now. And Bret Hart is proud of his pupils. I think Bret Hart is the only man proud of the new foundation, that's for certain. But we're going to move into our next contest here, and interesting for Dash Wilder to talk about the tag team division. Our next two matches here really involving members of the tag team division. We've got New Foundation, of course, and Lucha House Party going up against each other here in a 2-on-2 tag team matchup. Coming up next for you, it's going to be Xavier Woods of the New Day against Dominik Dijakovic of Boston Strong Style. That's going to be a big one. So here we go, it's Noam Dar starting things off against Kalisto. Tag is made early on, and this is a page right out of the Revival's playbook. Almost to the very core, and Hartford may have recognized it because they have deep booing going on here towards the New Foundation as Noam Dar, the illegal man, choking Kalisto in the corner there for a moment as well. The premier athlete is now legal. We saw Nice beat Akira Tozawa last week on ECW, and now you'll pick up where he left off, taking the hurt onto Kalisto. Cutbuster there. Super kick follows up as well. That could have knocked the lights out of Kalisto right then and there. This match could be over before Lince Dorado even gets a chance to tag in. Kushida coming back here with some good forearms there into Tony Nese, the penultimate NXT Tag Team Champions. Certainly not going to be a walk in the park for them here tonight. Not how it was for Lorcan and Dijakovic last week. And here goes Kushida now. He's turning things around here for the Lucha House Party. In the corner we go. Tag made. Lince Dorado is legal here. Snap me from Dorado. Kick in the back from Kushida. See what will happen now from Dorado. In the corner we go, lining it up. Big running forearm takes Nese off his feet. Imagine what an opportunity this would be for these two men to knock off the New Foundation in their first tag team match on ECW. Dorado doing his best here from behind. Oh no, not a chance there. Tony Nese not granting it. And Nese is going to give Dorado the same receipt he gave to Kalisto. Kick in the gut, pop up into a fireman's carry gutbuster. A premier athlete, a freakish individual in terms of his pound for pound strength. He may well rank at the very top of ECW in that column. Tag made, Scottish Supernova Noam Dar is legal. And a double back body drop, simple but effective offense coming in onto Lince Dorado. Dar is legal now. Let's see what will happen here. Going for the strikes there, but Dorado comes up with a counter. Necessary there, spinning kick in the gut. Let's see what Dorado can do. Nothing, it's countered right away by Noam Dar. And Dar is in here, dumping him down on the top rope. Nothing flashy, but absolutely effective from Noam Dar. In the corner we go, and the Premier Athlete is legal again. This is now becoming a clinic in tag team wrestling from the New Foundation. Look at how they've cornered off the ring. Look at how they are controlling Lince Dorado here, and he is not getting very much offense in against the New Foundation. He's trying to find his way back to his turnbuckle, but Nese counters, rolls away from Kalisto. That is Bret Hart's teaching through and through. It is masterful, and a pump handle powerbomb may well spell the beginning of the end for Dorado. And now it looks like the New Foundation are looking to end it. We saw this at Anarchy Rulz. The Heart Attack connects. Dar will cover, and the New Foundation will be victorious. It is a clinic. That's all that you can say. The Revival say they're not going to go out of their way to challenge the New Foundation. Well, it might not be long until the New Foundation are knocking on the Revival's door. Well, folks, last week it was certainly a huge surprise to hear Seth Rollins declare for the Royal Rumble from the #1 position, and a number of ECW superstars on Twitter had varying reactions to his declaration, including one on the top right there from a certain Johnny Gargano offering Rollins a match at WrestleMania in the main event. Whatever the case may be, at the Royal Rumble, Rollins enters #1, and there may well be a target on his back, a target to WrestleMania. So here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a rough and rocky road for Xavier Woods, because he's about to go one-on-one with Dominik Dijakovic. It's gonna be a tough one for Xavier Woods. He might be full of the power of positivity heading towards the ring, and they certainly are throwing the pancakes around as well. But my goodness. It is going to be a very rocky road for Xavier Woods here this evening as he gets ready. I mean, we all saw what Dijakovic did last week. Only Lorcan hit about 2 moves, tagged out, and let Dijakovic do the rest. And he decimated Cole Quinn with about 2 moves. As Francesca is getting played by Xavier Woods here. Certainly this might be the only time that we could hear that being played here tonight, because I am willing to bet, and this is not meant as any disrespect towards Xavier Woods, that the likelihood of him beating Dijakovic is somewhere between slim to none. Certainly a big reaction for him as well here in Connecticut. Maybe a few people making the travel from Massachusetts to bear eyes, or rather should I say, to feast their eyes on Dominik Dijakovic. And One Lorcan is in suit as well, accompanying him towards the ring. So first the new foundation, and now both Boston Strong Style and the New Day for the Revival to keep their eyes on here this evening. We saw what Dijakovic did. I know I brought it up just a moment ago, but the way he decimated Bo Dallas and Cole Quinn. Cole Quinn tagged in to get a forearm in the face and then feast your eyes. And, well, from that moment, you knew it was over. It was game, set, match. At that moment, you might as well have just rolled out the trip to the hospital. You might as well have rolled out the Goonies for those two men. And if Xavier Woods is not careful, that could well be the same fate for him here this evening. I suppose we will find out. Question is how long it'll take. So here we go, Dijakovic's first singles match. And Xavier Woods, oh my goodness, look at that. Jesus! Dijakovic is quite literally head and shoulders above him. Well, as if this was an uphill battle already, it's now more like a sheer cliff in front of Xavier Woods. Crawling backwards there for a moment, the fear in his eyes. Oh, but Xavier Woods going to try and fight back here. I'm not too certain how wise of a decision that one may be for Woods, but he's going to give it his best crack here. DDT onto Dijakovic, takes him off his feet. Xavier Woods going to give it everything he's got here. Full Nelson face buster early on. Xavier Woods can't afford to get cocky. He's going to have to stay on Dijakovic. He is going to have to pounce on him and not let go for a second. That is maybe not the best idea there, shall we say, from Xavier Woods. Dijakovic shrugging off that forearm. Oh boy. It's a long way down. Powerbomb from Dijakovic. And the knee of Xavier Woods being brutalized into the mat. And the rest of his body squished along with it after that senton splash in the corner now. Big running splash from Dijakovic. And he might have finished Xavier Woods right here and now. The cover is made. Oh, the kickouts at 2 though from Woods. Keeps on fighting. Dijakovic gonna have to stay on him a little bit longer here if he wants to finish off Xavier Woods. Oh no. Oh no. Woods being placed on the top rope. It's an even longer way down. Oh my! Look to be a reverse superplex there from Dijakovic. Now what? God style pile driver. I don't think Xavier Woods knows where he is right now. And even if he did, I don't think he'd want to be there. Dijakovic with a brutal neckbreaker there, using the second rope as leverage. And I fear that there ain't much left in Xavier Woods. Feast your eyes. Xavier Woods is done for. Does Boston Strong Style have your attention? And if they don't, does Dominik Dijakovic? Well, he better. Or otherwise, it is already too late. Feast your eyes. Well, folks, I can guarantee for you next week on ECW, there is plenty to be looking forward to. First things first, Kurt Angle will be announcing 2 other members of ECW who will be representing the brand in the Royal Rumble match. Then, on top of that, due to what we saw earlier on, Cold Skull Sonata will go one-on-one with Hiroki Goto. That is going to be a good match. There might be revenge on the mind of Goto. Then for our main event next week, as we heard from Mustafa Ali just a moment ago, he will go one-on-one with the new ECW Cruiserweight Champion, Rey Mysterio. What about that is going to be between 2 fantastic athletes. Folks, ECW has it all coming up next week, but right now, it's our main event. And it is going to be a great one. Strap yourselves in, buckle yourselves up, because it is time for John Cena to go one-on-one with Johnny Gargano. And what a weird sight it is for there to be no television title around the waist of the leader of the C Nation. John Cena, for the first time in a long while, makes his way out. Bare around the waist. No title to his name, but certainly will be looking to hunt one down in the near future. Will Cena look for his rematch against Rusev? That could be certainly up in the air if he wanted it to happen. But right now, Cena's focus is not on Rusev. It's not on the television title. It is on one of the biggest names in this company ever since last summer. And John Cena is going to give this man one incredible match. Cena might not be hunting the ECW Television Championship, but you better believe that the man he is facing absolutely is hunting down the ECW Championship, and he has never stopped hunting it down from the moment he lost the belt. Hartford is going to make a little bit of noise, as they do everywhere we go, for Johnny Gargano. Listen to the ovation for Johnny Wrestling, and a man last Sunday at TLC who was inches practically away from once again being Johnny Champion. You saw it, I saw it, we all saw it. He superplexed Braun Strowman through a table. That should have done it right then and there. But he came back. Tetsuya Naito came back, threw Gargano over the top rope, and stole the pin from him. And left, still, as ECW champion. But I'll tell you what, he might not have the title around his waist. But as you just heard from that reaction, he is still Johnny Champion to a lot of people, myself included. Well, here we go for our main event of the evening. The crowd chanting for Cena right now as a collarbone tie-up gets underway and Gargano gets pushed off by Cena. Side headlock here, Gargano pushes Cena off this time, using the ropes as leverage. Duck down there from Gargano, step into Giri, and Cena cracked early on there, taking off his feet and bringing himself up to the turnbuckle there to help himself back up to a vertical basis. This is going to be a great one here. Be interesting to see what Gargano has to do to overcome the size disadvantage in terms of the weight that Cena possesses. It's going to be certainly a big battle for these two men. Let's see what they will be able to deliver, standing in near enough the middle of the ring here, and early on they're going to exchange blows with one another. Right hands coming in, forearms coming in, whatever they got, they're going to swing it at each other early on. These two men are fighters, they are warriors, and they are showcasing early on. Gargano went for a super kick, Cena had it well scouted. Irish whip here from Cena off the ropes. Big back body drop for Gargano. He's recovered quickly there, right up to his feet now. Discus forearm will send Cena off his feet. Moonsault now from the second rope from Gargano. I haven't had the chance to catch up with Gargano and talk to him since Anarchy Rulz. I really want to know what's on Gargano's mind after everything that happened. What is running through the mind of Johnny Gargano with Tetsuya Naito, with what happened at Anarchy Rulz? It's as if Naito exists to torment the mind of Gargano. Well, right now, John Cena's fist are tormenting Gargano's face until he pushed him out of the turnbuckle there. In comes Gargano with a running neck breaker. Certainly wasn't a successful night for LIJ here this evening. We'll see what next week has to say about that as well. Look at this now, Gargano wearing down Cena there in the corner. And now a slingshot spear from Gargano early on. One of his signature maneuvers, and he'll look to finish off Cena. But the kick out is at 2. Referee had a great eye on it as well. Gargano early on here to the top rope, taking a risk. Cena might not know where he is. Oh yes, he does. Had it scouted, moved out of the way of the drop kick, and incoming. Short arm clothesline there from Cena. Two former champions colliding. The hunger might be back within them. Code red from Cena. Beautiful maneuver. There's 2. There's 3. Oh my. I thought he had him. I thought Cena just had him there with that code red. Gargano kicking at the last possible moment. Look out now. Cena though still has him. Face planting him into the mat, Gargano. Back foot he is on after missing that drop kick. And he is now struggling here with Cena in control, pressing it into the back in that chin lock. Can make Gargano forces his way out, spinning kick in the gut, and another neck breaker. Take Cena down. Buy yourself some breathing room. Johnny Gargano has been in these main event stages so much since SummerSlam. He knows what he's got to do. He knows what situation he is in. And if anyone can do it, Johnny Gargano can. Look at this now. Counter for counter. Every move being hit is a counter of another man's attempted move. Cena in with a DDT though. And now Gargano sent over the top rope. This is not a place you want to be. But Gargano makes Cena stick that forearm in his face. Blockbuster from up high. And Gargano will cover Cena for the win. Oh, it's a kick out of 2 again. Time is flying by in this contest so far between these two, and I imagine there is still plenty to go from these world-class athletes as well. Cena now sees a chance. Springboard stunner. And Gargano is in a perfect position for Cena to strike. He saw the chance. STF locked in. Cena going to look for the tap out. Cena looking to make Johnny Gargano quit here in the main event. The STF is applied, but Gargano finding his way out. And just in the nick of time as well for Gargano, that's for certain. Back and Cena up to the ropes. Huge clothesline. Cena spilling to the outside there. Incredible strength from Gargano. Big counter though from Cena as well. And the back of Gargano's going to be feeling that one for a long time. Not a nice feeling at all. And neither is that follow-up. Cena spilled to the outside by Gargano, but it's Cena who takes full advantage, sending Gargano back first into the apron, and then a snake eyes as well, and working over the knee as well. Big right hand from Cena. No, Gargano counters it again. Here goes Johnny wrestling. Poison Rana. And Gargano, is he looking for the Goat Slayer? He's looking for the Goat Slayer this early on. Cena had it scouted. Great counter. And now off comes Gargano. Oh my God. Vicious clothesline from Cena, who looks fired up here. Running clothesline in the corner. Cena's impressing me so far. Gargano may have his mind elsewhere. He may well have his mind focused on Naito, focused on Anarchy Rulz. He may not have it in the game. And it is proving to be a mistake because look at Cena. He is focused right now, tapping out to the accolade of Anarchy Rulz. Not in the mind of John Cena. But what is beating Gargano. Gargano counters again on the apron. He'll go up high. Looked for the neck breaker again, but there's no one home. Cena evaded. John Cena's in. Attitude adjustment. 1, 2. Oh! Gargano kicks out at 2. And it was too early to hope for victory there for Cena. That's for certain. Look at Gargano. He's right up to his feet again. He's right up to the top rope. And this time, he gets the neck breaker. This is what a world champion looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Both these men in the ring, absolutely world champions written all over them. And Johnny Gargano would love nothing more than to have that title around his waist once again. Cena though, oh my goodness. This could do it. Cena might be about to knock off Gargano. Attitude adjustment, no. Cena went for an awkward setup. And Gargano made it pay. He spills Cena to the apron. Look out! DDT onto the apron! All of Cena's weight, his huge mass, coming right down on that neck. And Gargano has awoken now, but Cena's fight never fades. Into the steps goes Johnny Wrestling. These two guys are delivering, and then some right now. Into the barricade there. A lot of force in that one. Referee counting away. He's up to 7, but it's Cena who will send them back into the ring here. Split second, I thought he might have been going for an STF, but he will go for a submission. Boston Crab for the West Newbury native. Cena's got it locked in. Gargano, a long way to crawl to the ropes, a very awkward angle he finds himself at. But have no fear. Gargano breaks his way free there. In the corner, big time uppercut from Gargano. Nailed it. Rocked Cena, kicks him to turn him over. You know what he's going to do. Gargano escape. Cena's tapped once. Will he tap again? Could he tap to the Gargano escape? Could he reach the ropes? Or will he have to tap out here? The look on Gargano's face tells it all. But the fight in Cena tells another story. Cena in. Fisherman suplex. No, Gargano counters. Roll up. Small package. Small package. Oh, Cena kicks out at 2. What a counter from Gargano. And look at these now. Hands in the corner. Face first into the turnbuckle as well. What a main event these guys are delivering. Action-packed. That attitude adjustment kicked it up a level. And then some. They're fighting as if the world title is on the line. Cena, top rope. Dangerous spot to be in if you're Johnny Gargano. Look out! Oh my God! Caught him! And Gargano turned it into an almighty powerbomb out to Cena. This is what Johnny Wrestling's all about. Lawn darting him. Never say die on the man who tells you to never give up. 1, 2, Cena kicks out again. What a sprint of a fight it has been. Talk about giving it your all. That's what these men have been doing. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Gargano. I don't know if that was his throat to his chest, but it came down on the top rope. But Cena knows he has to capitalize. And he will. Springboard stunner. And I know what he's going for. A regular one couldn't do it. But the avalanche might well. Cena's going to look for the avalanche attitude adjustment. Gargano counters though. Blockbuster once again. Avalanche attitude adjustment was countered. But the knee in the gut connects. And the Goat Slayer connects as well. Goat Slayer from Gargano. 2, 3, Johnny Gargano beats John Cena. What a fight, what a main event. That is what ECW is all about. Those are two men we can be proud of. Cena thought he had him with the AA, but the Goat Slayer connected, and Gargano pins. Wait a minute, let him go! Adam Cole hit the ring! And he is steering a hole into Johnny Gargano! Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano staring down at one another! What does this mean as we close out a tumultuous episode of ECW?